Moving on to corporate news, starting with Lordstown. What a show this was in the morning. You know, Hindenburg Research, the short seller, issued accusations against Lordstown that their orders are fugazi and they're not real orders, and we know that Hindenburg was the cause or the reason behind the collapse of Nikola, because they have exposed that Nikola did not actually have functioning trucks or cars, and they actually rolled the truck down a hill to demonstrate that the truck is working. And now we have Lordstown saying that they have enormous orders and the demand is so hot. And of course, turns out that Lordstown CEO went around the diner with a notepad asking the patrons if they want to make an order for an electric pickup as a dessert. For free. You don't have to commit anything. And of course, everybody raised their hands. And of course, the donkeys, the SPAC generation of investors, right away started attacking Hindenburg, accusing Hindenburg of being conniving in market manipulators, and Lordstown is the future bro, and how dare you, you're just trying to pick up on us. We will show you. We will stampede to buy the stock and cause a short squeeze and diamond hands and all that garbage, all that stupid, moronic way of investing and trading. And we know that this is not investing, it is not even trading, not even gambling. They're just zombies high on meth, waiting for tickers. You feed them the ticker and you say this is the future bro. You throw the buzzword hydrogen, EV, electric, solar, yada yada, and they're gonna stampede, putting their blindfolds on, Naruto style, heads first, buying, asking questions later. Matter of fact, not asking questions at all. And even when the concerns are raised by short sellers who are looking for the interest of retail traders, they attack the short seller, not the company that is committing fraud. If Theranos was trading today, these morons will push it to all-time highs and they will fight every short seller who's trying to expose the truth. And now we have the SEC getting involved. Lordstown Motors faces SEC questions over short sellers report. But here is the main event. Lordstown CEO showed up in the morning at CNBC, and what a clown this guy was. He thought that it was a good idea to show up in a Halloween costume, making an ass hat out of yourself by wearing a vest, a hard hat, and placing yourself right in front, the only model in the factory that is being built, and playing some construction or production sound effect in the background to try and attempt to deceive the audience that, hey, we are a real business and we got a factory that is humming, we have cars being produced, and for all you know, this is a green screen, and this moron made an asshat, a clown, out of himself live on air. And of course, Phil LeBleu got him good, got him real good.
Clear here, the way that you have characterized your pre-orders or reservations in the past. Yeah. I mean, you called these on CNBC serious orders. Now, people would look at this and say, if you have a company that's not putting down a deposit, that doesn't have a fleet, but basically are collecting letters of interest, are those truly serious orders?
Well, no, Phil, we've always been very clear, right? These are just what they're intended to be, right?
Okay, first of all, this guy is drunk. You can see it right away. He decided that it is a good idea to take a few shots before doing the interview with CNBC. What a disaster this guy is. Continuing.
These are non-binding letter intents. They're called pre-orders out in the kind of real world. So always classified them for that, and we have a lot of those pre-orders. I think we have pre-orders directly from fleets. We have pre-orders from people that sell to fleets because that's the way fleets buy. Fleets don't buy in general, they don't buy like consumers buy. They buy through intermediaries. And so all we've done is gone out, gauge interest, because you got a tool to build something like this in an automated fashion. We're going to build one of these every 6 minutes. We kind of have to know how to tool, and you got to know about a year in front of your building. So that's what everybody uses pre-orders for. They are always, by definition, non-binding, no money down, cancelable. I mean, that's just that's the nature of EV startups trying to gauge interest.
I understand that, Steve, but some people would look at this and say, look, you were far more aggressive in characterizing those pre-orders as true commitments, that you have company XYZ that has said, yeah, sign us up for 5,000 or 6,000. Do you regret the way you characterized those reservations?
Well, reservation, Bill, I don't want to get into the specifics. All I can tell you is demand is robust. We've never said we had orders. We don't have a product yet. By definition, we can't have orders, right? So when you're early and you're years away from a product.
Okay, he is really drunk. And now he's talking about, oh, the orders were not meant to be serious. They were just anecdotal. There were NFT orders, the digital orders that just exist in your head. But we decided to count them as real orders anyways. And now we got caught. And I decided to show up early in the morning on CNBC with my hard hat on, still hungover from St. Patrick's Day. And somehow that is supposed to ease the concerns about the company? Absolutely not. And we saw Lordstown stock getting beaten down severely today.